Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents He's Dave. No, he's Dave. They're both Daves. It's time for the Dave Show from Wavelength Radio.
And welcome to the Dave Show. It is next Thursday already. It's Thursday, September the 16th. We are brought to you by Wavelength Radio and Cool Wave Pictures. You can join us live on the web at coolwavepictures.com. Be sure and click on the radio button. And I'm sure you can figure it out from there. Also, check out our schedule tab to find out when your favorite programs will be repeating throughout the week, in case you've missed any of them. Our toll-free telephone number is 877-835-1937, so give us a call for any reason at all this hour. You can also send us an email. The address is radio@coolwavepictures.com. There is a quick lineup of our live shows each week. Tuesday nights we have the Blu-ray show with Charles Peterson at 7. Wednesdays we have 6 p.m. It's called Right Now with Robin Egan, followed by Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper at 7. Boo! And then there is, let's see. We have the Mackenzie Show with Brian Mackenzie in a new time slot at 8 o'clock, followed by the Roundtable at 9. Then on Thursday, 7 p.m., the Dave's Show, followed by Life and Times with Chris and Cody. Yeah! Woo! At 8 o'clock. And then Gay Old Time with Mallory and Friends comes on at 9, and then it is After Hours at 10 o'clock. We are a nonprofit radio station, so you'll notice on the website there is a little donation button. If you feel up to it, it's through PayPal. It's safe and secure. Also, another thing, if you're watching live through Ustream, you have to bring up a second... hello, everybody. Bring up a second tab or a second window. We suggest that you mute the video since there may be a delay. Just listen to the live, loud stereo feed. I do have some very talented musicians on the show with me this hour. Their it's the band Weed Out the Week.
Hello.
And so say hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi.
All right, we have Kara, Ben, and we have Rock.
Hello.
And they are how would you describe your...
We're somewhere between prog rock and metal. Somewhere between prog rock and metal.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. When we play the prog rock shows, we're usually the heaviest band. When we play the full-on metal shows, we're usually the lightest band. So we're somewhere in between there.
Yeah, I saw where you described it on the Facebook.
I think Willis Day Jr. said it best. It's a mix between metal, punk rock, reggae, and rap. He even threw that in there. Hey, metal was mentioned.
Yeah.
We try everything, whatever we're in the mood for.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have...
Yes. I concur.
Where did you guys come up with the name Weed Out the Week?
That one's on Ben. The Straight Edge, by the way.
Actually, it comes from a lyric from one of my favorite bands, Shai Hulud, and they mentioned it in one of their songs, and it carried some weight, and I thought it sounded good, and their context they put it in. I played it for them, they liked it, and we went with it. It kind of worked out.
Yeah, they're a hardcore punk rock band, and it was now is the time to Weed Out the Week. How was it?
Uh-oh. And I will be a catalyst to Weed Out the Week to beget strength of character.
Cool.
There you go. It was about our third or fourth name for the band. We went through many.
Oh, Finding Jonas was the worst.
Yeah, we had some pretty bad ones.
Baby college band's name.
We wrote a song called Jonas at the time.
Yeah.
What were
Weed Out the Week is badass. We like it.
What was another one of the names that you didn't go with?
Torque. Torq.
Yeah. And I think there's an energy drink out of Tim P.
Oh, yeah?
called Torque.
We had a cool label for it and everything.
Yeah.
Image, but Weed Out the Week is awesome.
I think
as
Torque
Rock
lasted
said,
like 3 weeks.
As Rock said, it's chantable, and that's all that matters.
Weed Out the Week. Weed Out the Week. Which hasn't actually happened yet.
Yeah, it's
You guys, are you? How long have you been together?
3 years.
yeah. We got together in August, I think. So
Yeah, 3 years.
Just over 3
August.
years.
And this CD here, self-titled.
Yeah, it's a EP, only 6 tracks. It's our first.
You gotta weed them out.
Yeah, you gotta weed them out. It's the title track. It's not a
Not
title track.
it's
That's
the title of the CD.
Yeah,
we self-produced. We did that all ourselves. Freaking booked as many gigs as we could to pay for the darn thing.
Still paying
It's
for it.
expensive, but pretty. yeah. I don't know. I think we're finally even. Freaking like $3,000 later. So yeah, buy one, $10.
Or buy a CD and a T-shirt for $15.
And call into the show and talk to Weed Out the Week,
Indeed.
877-835-1937. What are some of your influences?
Wow.
There's a lot of them.
lot,
Rock,
yeah.
go first.
Metallica is a big influence. For myself, I'd say probably Metallica, Led Zeppelin. Love John Bonham. He's an amazing drummer.
Yeah.
I think as a whole, we all kind of bring a whole different set of influences to the band, which is what makes our sound a little unique.
Yeah, a lot of people compare our bassist style to Les Claypool. I mean, even the very first practice that we had with him, it was just Rock and I at first and whatnot, and you know we jammed. We spent the whole time trying to figure out this one freaking riff that he had. It's do-do-do-do-do-do. I had to learn backwards picking for the first time.
And I said, you told me you were bringing a bassist. You did not tell me you were bringing Les Claypool.
No, Les fucking Claypool.
Les fucking Claypool. He also blew out my amp on the third practice that we had at the house.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean not to blow your amp.
It's okay. He blew out my amp, so that was cool.
A lot of slap bass.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do a little bit of that.
Something like that.
Yeah, they bust that out every once in a while.
Yeah.
I heard that. We're going to be playing a couple of their songs here also on the show. You guys are going to be in this live, loud, and local music festival.
Yes, we are.
It's our first official music fest that I can recall.
They
We
contacted
did
us or something.
Metal Fest a couple years ago, but we were just the VIP lounge then. And yeah, these guys, they reached out to us. It's us plus 80 of the best local bands. And
So there's 81. Or is it
81. Right.
It's 79 of the best.
80 local bands and weed out the freaking weed.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a 3-day event for what, $10?
$10 all 3
Contact
days.
us through. You can contact us through Facebook or MySpace. You can go to weedouttheweek.com, and it'll take you right into contact us. We'll meet you wherever you want. We'll hook you up with tickets and merch. You'll have to show up with shirts on. Say Weed Out the Week.
But yeah, it's one $10 ticket gets you all 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, October 8th through 10th. And if you buy a ticket through us, we'll actually give you 50% off our merchandise.
Yes.
Yeah. We
with
gotta
it.
sell a lot.
And we play on Friday.
Yes.
We play at 7:30 p.m. at the big stage, which is pretty cool. We've been wanting to play at the Club Red stage.
Yeah,
on
it's
the big
the
stage.
first time on the main stage.
So
So how many stages are there?
two stages, one inside, one little stage,
Club
and
Red
one
and
and then
Red
the big
Owl.
stage, which is Red Owl, or
No.
the big stage is Club Red, and the little stage is Red Owl. So we get to play Friday night, which is exciting. Open up the show. I don't think we're the first
Well,
band.
yeah, it starts at 5. I assume they have a happy hour, their freaking bar. And then we're on after that, 7:30. But tell everybody 7.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know.
Show up at 7 because we all know you're going to be late anyway.
Any idea how long the sets are going to be?
I hope 45.
Hopefully 45.
But I think with that many bands, it wouldn't surprise me if it's 30.
Is it going to? Is it like 24 hours? I don't know if I missed you say that. Just run it
Saturday
through?
and Sunday it starts at noon and goes till 2 a.m. So that's, I don't know, you do the math. 14 hours. I'm
14.
sleep deprived.
It's
14 hours Saturday and Sunday. Friday starts at 5 p.m. and goes
Okay.
till 2 a.m. Saturday.
Nice. I'm gonna be there. I don't know how many days. If I'll be there all 3 days, but we might have a caller on the line.
fun.
Listening. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Hey, who is this?
This is Kira.
Kira!
Hey!
Kira, where are you calling from?
I am in Eugene, Oregon at the moment.
Holy cow.
What are you doing in Oregon?
I was offered a job, so I'm going to check it out, actually.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And, yeah, it's alright, but I think I'd miss the ocean, so I don't know. Now we're just chilling
I hear
out,
Oregon
looking
is
for a
beautiful
hotel.
this time of year, I bet. How's it looking?
It is really nice, but the trees look like midgets.
She comes from the Redwood Forest, by the way. So freaking jealous.
So, Kira, how do you know these people?
Through a friend, actually. My friend came up here and is working for them, and he told them about me, so I'm coming out here to check it out because they want me to work for them. I know some things that they need people to know, so...
Kira, I know Kira.
Yeah.
Kira's very, very cool, everybody.
Oh, thanks.
So when you listen to this on a repeat, just know that she's cool, and that's all you need to know.
I'm going to put that on my resume.
Dave
I'll put on my
says it's cool.
experience, been very, very cool.
Anything else you guys want to say to Kira?
I love you.
That's how long you're gonna stay up there, or what?
We're going to stay up here tonight, and then we're going to head home tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. We're looking for
This
a
is
dog-friendly
concerned dad.
hotel. And apparently, there must be a Ducks game going on because pretty much everybody's full. So, we slept in the truck last night at a rest stop, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Well, Kira, I do apologize. We're running out of time here. We thank you for
Oh,
calling.
no problem. Yeah, thanks for talking.
All right, thanks. Say goodbye to Kira, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
We are going to take a quick break here on the Dave Show. Give us a call, 877-835-1937. Send us an email, radio@coolwavepictures.com. We will be right back.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents He's Dave. No, he's Dave. They're both Daves. It's time for the Dave Show from Wavelength Radio.
Welcome back to the Dave Show on Wavelength Radio. Give us a call, 877-835-1937, or send us an email, radio@coolwavepictures.com. Joining me this hour is Weed Out the Week, the band, local band, very awesome. We do have a caller on the line. Caller, go ahead.
Hi, this is Terry, and I work with Kara. She's one of my colleagues. And I just want to let her know and the other two know that I wish them well, that they do great at the concert coming up. And, boy, Kara's got a different personality on this versus at work every day.
Nobody's paying her to be here.
There you go. Well, thanks.
There
for
you go.
calling,
Well, you
Terry.
guys are awesome, and we're everybody that works with Kara is certainly wishing her well, and the other two as
I
well.
love you guys, all of them.
We love you too.
Come to the show.
Okay. Have fun, you guys. Bye.
Thanks. We
Bye.
appreciate the call. All right, so
That was my boss.
That's
That was
nice.
That's awesome. Very supportive.
Thanks, Terry.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My boss don't want to listen to me because it's that's a whole nother topic. But
dude, being bosses, I don't know, man.
I do have I have a question for Kara.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Kara.
Yes.
Why am I still listening to this?
I don't know why.
All right, Kara. How you want to tell us how you got the nickname Spork? Or is that a story?
It's a story that stutter. I don't want to say it on air. I believe I have family listening, and let's leave it a mystery.
Really?
Those who have never heard the story kind of adopted their own thing about it, as Spork has 4 prongs, and I'm known to be multi-talented, and each prong represents a different thing. Singer is one, guitarist is another, painter is another, and ceramic artist is the other. So that's kind of what it represents, but where it came from was just a funny little thing in high school. That's all I'm going to say.
I think of Taco Bell when I hear the word Spork.
Oh, yeah, it was totally the Taco Bell Spork, the original. The new one's all rounded and lame. Like, mine was cool. Had, like a 15-degree angle at the end.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
So we're not going to find out.
Apparently.
Not tonight.
No.
Not on the air.
Sorry.
Not on the air.
Did I shock you with that one?
Yeah.
Catch you off guard?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
That was good. We like things coming from left field.
We have let's get to one of your songs.
Yeah.
How about it's going to be AFL?
Okay.
Let's jump right into it. Yeah. AFL.
Let's talk about it first. We'll play it.
Well, let's play it. And
okay.
anyone call in, ask a question, see what you think it's about.
All right.
And then maybe we'll definitely tell you what it really is afterwards.
Okay, this is AFL by Weed Out the Week.
Your sister, your
That was Weed Out the Week, song called AFL.
Did the whole thing play? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Any notes about that song?
Well, AFL is short for Arkansas Family Love Fest. Our bassist here comes from Arkansas, and this whole song was his idea.
Yep.
So give us a little
All
story.
right, tell us how this came about, the title.
Well,
hold on, let me pull up my chair.
Yeah, not.
Put your serious face
It's actually
on.
a pretty serious topic, actually. And my sister worked in a hospital in Little Rock, Arkansas, and she was working in night shift, and a rush of people came in, and it was a 14 or 15-year-old girl in labor getting ready to give birth to her grandfather's child. And it struck me as completely wrong in every measure. And so I came up with this concept that one day I would come up with a song, and I wrote the music for it, but I didn't feel right in composing the lyrics for it. I knew what it would be about, but I thought I could not get a clear picture from the victim's perspective if I wrote it, because I'm not the one subjected to the abuse. And so this is a song written from the perspective of a sexually abused girl.
Right. And I did write the lyrics, but I personally did not go through this either. We had this one guy, Dustin. He auditioned to be our singer and was very inspired by the music of that and the whole story behind it. Because we all know someone close to us that was, sexually molested, and in sadly most cases by someone within their own family. And he wanted to start it off with just spoken word of statistics and this and that, and I was so that's what we did. We started with 40% of all women are sexually abused by the age of 18.
Says it in the song.
30% of those are by family.
And those are just the most common statistics that I could find. Only 10% of all cases are even reported, so you could expect that the other 9 were probably family.
Yeah.
My first love went through that. I have a lot of close friends that went through it. It's freaking horrible. And so I interviewed them, many folks that firsthand were abused, and I did my best to represent that perspective, and that's why you can hear the pain in the voice.
It's a powerful delivery.
Yeah. Our first gig ever. We'll talk about Sheba Hut soon. It was at Sheba Hut, April 20th. We had all of 8 songs under our belt, and that was the only song at the time that I sang lead on, because it had to be from a female perspective. And my own mother, I thought she had missed something. She's like, "You screamed, Mama, why?" At the end, she's like, I didn't know that happened. Like I had such a good delivery. I fooled my own mother.
It's good.
And I'm glad it came across that way. It's a horrible subject that's all too common.
Yeah, we kind of wanted it to be a theme for all the women out there who never said anything, who stayed quiet, something that they could be empowered to get up and say something about. We don't usually tell people what the song is about anymore. The one time we did, we were playing at Joe's Grotto, and before we played the song, we said what the song is about.
So we're proud of it, and we gave the preface. And
girls got up and left.
Yeah, really, they couldn't handle it.
And during the song, as we kept going through the song, a few more female got up and left because it opens wounds. Yeah, it's because these are silent people that live with this. It fractures marriages later in life. They don't get past the scars of the abuse. And so we wanted an anthem for them.
Wow.
There you go.
Tell me about Sheba Hut.
All right.
Change
on the lighter side, yeah.
A lighter topic.
So I didn't know you could even play at Sheba Hut.
For our listeners that aren't in the area, Sheba Hut is a sandwich shop that it's in Toasted Subs. Yeah. I worked at Sheba Hut for a very long time. What up, Sheba Hut? Sheba, what?
Yeah, that's actually how I met her, was through there. I worked part-time. We never worked at the same time, but a good friend of mine was like, you have to get together with Rock, because, like, yeah.
Was it the one in Tempe?
Mesa,
Mesa. Yeah, the Mesa Hut, predominantly. Yeah, but Chiba Hut's a cool place, and every year on April 20th, otherwise known as 420, they throw a big to-do, if you will, where you get chips and a sub for $4, chip subs and a drink for $4.20.
They got free giveaways, raffles, and live music all day.
All day long.
Our very first gig ever, as I was saying 3 years ago, was on April 20th here. And it was inside. I think they've since moved it outside. Yes, they've got some stationary tables.
Because of us.
They
Our
moved it
first
outside.
gig ever, we incited the first mosh pit in Chiba Hut history. A sub shop we're talking about. They pushed all the tables and chairs aside and just went to town. It was for the song that Ben wrote called Pogo.
Pogo,
it's mostly drum and bass. It's freaking awesome. And I remember when it happened, too. I'm a mosher myself, and I wanted to jump in, and it dawned on me. I'm like, damn it! And the guitar music would stop. I can't. So I stood on my mic stand so they couldn't knock it over. And
it's great. Kids jumped up. Like, there's too many chairs in here, and they start pushing things aside. It was great.
It was epic.
How big is that, Chiba? Because the only one I've been into was very
It's
tiny.
about 1,200 square feet, and that's for the whole...
It's double the Tempe one.
Yeah, that's for the whole area, so that includes all of the back area and the sub area. The area that we played in is maybe...
500 to 400?
5x5, 6x6, you know. So now we play outside. All the bands play outside. We probably had a little bit to do with that. We're awfully loud.
Yeah, on the same day we played the Glendale Chiba Hut earlier, and they had us turn down because the ceiling tiles were moving over the prep area.
Yeah.
And so they had us turn down.
That's why it's a live, loud, and local music festival.
Did you guys have to wear the bandanas on your head?
No.
What?
Oh, no, when we worked there, sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Health code.
Yeah, health code. I wear a hat.
Oh, it's a health code?
It is.
You want hair in your sandwich?
I know, but everybody there was wearing like the little red bandanas, like kind of like, you know, like stoners type of.
Red is, I thought it was a game.
All the sandwiches are named after, you know.
It is a marijuana themed sub shop. That is it's a marijuana themed sub shop.
Yeah.
Yes. The Kush,
it said something like about the occasional customers toasted.
Yeah, the Chiba Hut, where the only thing fried is the occasional customer.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We actually had when I worked there, we had somebody come in and that is trademarked. We had somebody come in and actually try and sell us a fryer, and I'm like, you're really not getting it, dude. Like the whole motto of the store is that we don't fry anything. He's like, but you can make your own chips. Not gonna happen, brother.
All right. So yeah, that's Chiba Hut. We love them. We love them.
How did you guys meet?
Okay.
You and I met.
Well, like I said, I met Rock, the drummer, through Chiba Hut. My best friend Ryan, for years, was trying to get us together. He said we reminded him a lot of each other. We were both managers of sandwich shops at the time, and we apparently ran our stores the same way. He's like, and we're musicians. She actually started off as the bassist. Mm-hmm. She plays a mean freaking bass. And it stemmed, I mean, I hadn't had a band in a couple of years. I was trying. I had this little project called Tricore. It was me, Chris Nast, and this guy, Aaron something. And we wrote a few cool songs, but he...
That's when I sat in.
Yeah, I met Ben through Chris. He came and jammed. We were looking for a bassist. At the time, we were just a singer and two guitarists. And he came and jammed, and, man, we hit it off. I had this one riff. It still hasn't made it into a song. I stole other parts from it, but and he was just intrigued by it. He's like, "What is that? You know, slow it down." And we jammed it like crazy. But you know, I never heard from him again. I
have an excuse for that.
Fair enough. From my point of view, I was just like, okay, well, he was brought in by Chris. I thought he was great, but he is older. I think you got 16 years on me. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe they think he's too old. These kids were emo and had an image and whatnot. And sorry, trying not to read that. And so I never heard from him. It was a year. 1 year later, when Ben finally called me up, and then I remember the voicemail. It was perfect timing. Rock had already switched over to drums. She's like, you know, her most recent band that she was in, she was playing drums, and she kind of missed it. You know, she was a great bassist, but just wanted to play drums. I'm like, you do what you want, lady. All right. And it was a week later from that, I got this lengthy voicemail.
He's notorious. High and low, try to find you
from Ben. Yeah, and. I listened to it through and through. He suggested I check out Clockwork. That was his previous band. And I remember hanging up, and all I could think of was, holy crap, the best bassist in Arizona just called me. And I need a bassist. Yes. and then that was us. They were the three-piece, yeah.
It was really cool, that jam session with her three-piece that she had. It was just something. There was a chemistry that really worked, and I was in school at the time, and I really couldn't pursue a band. I just knew they wanted to have a bass player sit in on their stuff. But I called a friend in Mesa, I called a friend in Georgia, and just trying to find her, and I finally found her, and I left her a message. I wanted to kind of have a message giving a trail of crumbs to find me, hoping that she'd be interested in doing a music project with me now that I was finished with my degree. So.
Yeah.
We have there's a couple emails that somebody sent in. Do they do drug testing at Chiba Hut?
As the only person that has managed at Chiba Hut, I will say that the drug test at Chiba Hut is you bring in your drugs, we try them. If they're good, you can work here. If they're not, try Subway.
And
that's the drug test.
Yeah.
I don't know what the next thing means.
Do you dip your Box Muncher? Do you dip your chicken's feet in paint?
Oh,
from Box Muncher. That's good. Do you dip your chicken's feet in paint? Is that like an inside joke that I don't get?
I don't get
it. Yeah, please
explain. He does want to. No, I don't know nothing about chickens and paints.
Chicken and feet. We're sorry, Box Muncher. We don't know the answer to that question.
Someone say something.
Okay.
While we do have a Chiba Hut connection. And we do have the word weed in our title of our band. A lot of people mistake us for being a pot band, and we are not. And in fact, I'm a straight edge.
Yeah,
it sounds like just you're weeding out the weak and keeping the strong.
Exactly. What you do all day, every day. You weed out the weak in the workforce, in your daily lives. Just find the weakness and weed it out.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So it's WEAK.
Yes.
Not
WEEK.
Not EEK, as we're smoking pot every day.
There isn't that's the only way to spell weak, isn't it?
I wish, brother, I wish.
EEK, yeah.
We're gonna. You guys want to play? We're gonna play another song.
Yeah, let's lighten it up. H2O. It's our.
This is our drinking
song. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It's about beer called water.
Yeah.
This one's called H2O from Weed Out the Week. Take a listen. All right. That was Weed Out the Week, H2O. We are back on the Dave Show. Give us a call for any reason at all, 877-835-1937. What's that song about? It sounds like water.
Yeah,
oxygen.
it was... well, the riff came from our old singer, Zach Zupan. He came... he was just on his way to practice, and wow, echo. And he just heard the driving riff, the da 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 da. It was in his head the whole way there, and we're always really structured at band practice and this and that. So it was during a break when he presented it to me, and I loved it, and I wrote a few leads on top of it, and we were just jamming. By the time Rock and Ben got back, we had half a song. Like, we had everything but the bridge written, and so, I mean, that's where it started. My best friend Ryan, who also got Rock and I together, he asked, he's like, I want you to write an all-American drinking song. And because it had kind of Irish...
has to be very Irish.
Yeah, well, it had kind of the Irish feel. The music did, so I'm like, this is the one. This is the drinking song. And Zach wrote most of the lyrics. Ryan and myself helped. We wanted it to be funny. You know, it's I hit my head on the bar, too afraid to get in the car. Just one more and I'll be all right. Liquid courage, will you be my wife?
Sounds like somebody with a drinking problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like a big
The second verse is I woke naked in the yard, cold and hungry. Wait, where's my car?
I know people that
And all
actually
that.
have that happen.
So yeah, it was just we wanted it to be a drinking song. Water. I don't know. Zach pulled that out of his butt. I'm drowning in water. We're like, okay.
Sure.
It is like courage in a can.
Totally. And
how many times have you had a few to build up courage to talk to somebody?
You mean
else
if you could pan over in
Right?
this corner,
You
you
see
might
the
see a
three-
few beers over there.
Oh man, I gotta say though, I am so proud of that solo. I spent so long on it. I had Zach repeat that riff over and over and over and over for
To get
like
the solo
hours to get it. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. The next one that I'm most proud of is our new song "Shut Up."
That's a
I
good
have
one.
2 solos in there. That's pretty cool. Holy crap! Oh man, like back to back. And I used to always be afraid of solos. Ben too.
Yeah.
And
I never really consider myself a soloist type. I mean, I can
Right.
probably pull it off. I just never
we
think about
overthink
it.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
just. It's always like we write a song and then insert solo here. Like we'll get back to it later.
'Cause
And,
when I think solos, I think
freaking-
I got to put a whole bunch of notes in here, but
Totally.
I really don't.
Right. The few lessons that I've had, that was the one of the things. Mike Howard, he's an older gentleman, said that you choose the right notes. You know, don't fluff it up with a bunch of exercises and just fill it with a bunch of noise. You pick notes that grab people and don't overdo it. So I tried. I think I did all right in that one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Do you guys still get real nervous before every show?
I don't
or
get nervous.
You know,
What are some of the
we're
things you
finally comfortable,
do?
I'd say.
Anything
We
you,
do.
anything
No,
you have to do?
we show
any-
up early. We listen to the opening acts.
We support local music too.
Have
I mean,
a beer or two. I mean, we try to play straight sober, if anything. I mean, our music's pretty complicated.
Mostly get excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mostly excited.
And a lot of
for
times
sure.
when you're done, you wish you could just keep going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But don't get nervous because
I'm so comfortable on stage. Oh, yeah. A coworker mentioned, she's like, how do you go from this cool, calm, collected, chill person at work to this amazing rock genius at night or whatever? I'm like, the stage is home for me. At work, I put on the mask, and just get by.
We do have a caller on the line. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Joey from around the corner. How you doing yes tonight? God bless y'all and that band you got on there. They're very interesting. My wife is loving it. She's down in the kitchen. She's cooking up a song, let me tell you. But she loves it. You wanted to know about this band. I think they call themselves the Weeding Out the Week.
Close, yeah.
Weed the Week. Something like that. Is that right? You know?
Yes, Joey.
So, what does that mean exactly? You guys, you smoke a lot of weed and
No.
it brings
No.
you down, like your immune system or something, it makes you weak or something?
No, it's Darwinian.
Yeah, Darwinism. Weed out the week.
Do you smoke weed, Joey?
Oh, did they say that they were Armenian? Are they Armenian? What did you say? Honey, hold on. I'm trying to get an answer out of these people.
What was the question?
What was the question? You know, Armenian.
Are we? No, I'm not Armenian. Are you guys Armenian?
Nah, born in Arizona.
No. Wait a minute, like
what the hell's an Armenian? I don't even know.
A person from Armenia is
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys
I guess I have an accent. I'm sick. I'm sorry.
Do you guys smoke weed, or what's this all about with this weed stuff?
Weed Out the Week is nothing to do with weed. Weed Out the Week, say that mofo at work that's always slacking off, doing just enough to get by. That's a weak person. You gotta weed them out. That's the title of our first albums. You gotta weed them out. The first track is Just Keep Moving. It's about moving past those folks that are trying to bring you down. Forget about it.
Oh,
looks like we lost the caller.
Sorry, we don't smoke weed.
Well, inside of the CD, Weed Out the Week is described. It's called. It says Weed Out the Week is a call to action. Give me a little bit of light here. Action. Do you guys know this by heart?
By heart? No. Kara will fix it.
Spork is going to break the case open.
Break it. Go from the side here, dude.
Please stand by. Please stand by. Okay,
there
here we go. Weed Out the Week is a call to action. Action to become better as an individual. A call to improve yourself and help others improve themselves. To eliminate racial and cultural divides and see value in a person not by their bank balance, but by their character and their actions. To look beyond mistakes of the past and see the efforts of the present. Weed Out the Week is more than just a bunch of friends playing groovy metal together. It's a philosophy. We want people, society, and music to strive beyond the normal barriers, to push beyond normal means, work through the weakness, whatever it may be, and weed it out. Weed Out the Week stands for weeding out the weak-minded, those who cannot accept others for who they are. Weak are people with predispositions, ones without an open mind or heart. It has nothing to do with physical weakness or handicap. Or smoking weed.
Or smoking weed. Right? And we did a little essay writing, which is where those fabulous paragraphs came from, where we all took a moment and just kind of wrote down what Weed Out the Week meant for us, especially as we were growing as a band, and a lot of people get us kind of confused for, a pot-smoking band, and they think that they're getting ready to hear like a ska band or a reggae band, and
it's nothing to do with
that. They're really surprised when we start playing, so we just kind of wanted to get some statements out there that kind of said a little bit more about what we mean by Weed Out the Week, because we're also not saying, go out there and beat the crap out of somebody just because they're weaker than you. It's just more of a call to, think a little bit. I actually saw a perfect short for you, Ben. It said, think. It's not illegal yet.
That's good.
I know.
That's good. It's not about beating up the little guy. Don't find the smallest kid in the pit and take him down. You don't do that.
He could be the strongest.
Exactly. You find the persons who have in trouble, lift them up, pick them up, help them out. Yeah. And it's that way in life too, not just a mosh pit. It's if you find people, if you have the ability to help others, you should help others. And the things that keep us from doing that, reaching out to help those people, those are the weaknesses within ourselves that we need to get beyond to gain
We're
strength.
So deep.
We are. People see us and they think Joni Mitchell, but when they hear us, it's more like Primus and Pantera.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Joni
I was
Mitchell?
gonna mention Primus.
I don't even know who that is. Yes.
Wow, she's so
it doesn't even seem like looking at you that you play that type of music, and it's hard to believe that much music comes out of just three individuals.
Yeah.
They have lots of big amps. And we do a lot of screaming.
Like I said before, too, with the title, I don't even think of pot.
Yeah.
Well, it just sounds like Weed Out the Week, like you're weeding out the week something. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's people or what.
Well, you're
until you
rare.
read into it.
And we love you.
We're constantly having to explain ourselves, unfortunately, but please ask. We love to answer that question.
Yeah, we do. Gets people thinking, or at least gets them to hang up the phone.
You don't smoke, click. Okay, sorry.
I have a question for Kara.
Okay, drum roll.
All right, what is this about Frank, the big motherfucking fish?
What are you talking about? Yeah. That's the name of my fish, my Picossus. I've been so stressed about him lately. He's finally doing okay. I've had this guy for 6 years now. I got him. My Ryan, this is the 5th time I've mentioned him tonight. I love you, Ryan. He when I got a tank, I you got to let it run for 24 hours. I came home and surprise, I had 6 fish, and Frank was one of those. He's a bottom feeder. Plecosmus.
So it's actually about a real fish.
It's a fish. Okay. That's his name. I had him for a couple of years, and before he even had a name, I was my drunk buddy JD, he's like, what's his name? I don't know. He's like, you should call him Frank, the big motherfucking fish. I'm like, you know what, that fits. And that's been it from here on out. But while we're on the subject, Mom, I'm sorry I said fucking on Facebook. Jeez. She called me up and she's like, you don't normally curse on there. You got to remember that you have younger cousins. And I do. I'm sorry. But it's just part of his name. And he's 18 inches long. I love him to death. Like, I was heartbroken. I had too many goldfish and they were dirtying up the water, stressing him out. And I was trying to keep them all there, but then the goldfish died. And I was a little happy inside. But one was my brother's. I adopted it. It's all right. Short story, it's a fish.
Long story, you just heard.
Next question. Next question.
That's the only other question, really.
Really?
All you got.
That's all you got.
Well, I had...
Did you know Rock is from Cincinnati?
Did what? Rock?
Yeah. Rock
Did
is
you
from
know Rock
Cincinnati.
is from Cincinnati, Ohio?
This Rock.
Yes.
This Rock.
Okay.
You know
Not
another
like
Rock?
rock and roll.
I was thought you were talking about Rock.
Like the Rock, like
Yeah,
the
the
god
Rock.
of rock.
So-
like Rock, the big rock?
If I understand, so is the owner of Live, Loud, and Local LLC.
Oh.
That means you
Maybe.
could have
Actually, no.
five-way chili together.
They're from
Yes,
Cleveland.
we could.
The other
Cleveland
city.
rocks.
Yeah, I was so
Yeah.
excited to find that
Cleveland
out.
is very
We
north
have
of
a
Cincinnati.
little email comment from Box Muncher. They said, big sound for a three-piece. Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you.
We tried.
Come to our
We
show,
tried.
Box Muncher.
There was as you notice, I mentioned an old singer, Zach. We were a four-piece for a while, 8 months exactly, and once he left, we had to revisit everything we had written and fill the gap, the lack of the second guitarist, and that was on Ben's shoulders, and he did a great job of filling it. And,
Yes.
Thank you.
Because he's an amazing bassist.
Thank you.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I appreciate that very much. I think that Zach kind of gave us a little pause between what we were going to be anyway.
Yeah. I didn't have confidence to be a singer ever before. It was with him being in our band. I did some backup vocals and this and that, and he left due to creative differences. We want to write whatever the hell we want, whatever we're inspired by. We write crazy riffs, and why not run with it? Who cares if it's radio friendly or not? It's like, it's fun. And so anyway, so he was out of the picture.
She's very tired.
Yeah. Sleep deprived. I was chasing a skirt. Come on.
You're always chasing a skirt.
Always.
So he was out of the picture.
He's out, and we spent months auditioning 10+ singers. None of them ever really stuck.
And Kara kept going, I really want to sing,
trying.
and we kept saying, no.
No, I couldn't.
We
before.
love
I
you, but
It
no.
took a while to find your
I
voice.
couldn't hold it to.
Yeah, it took a while to find your voice.
And so I brought it upon myself. I was like, I'm sick of trying people out. I think I can do this. I never before did I want to. I never wanted to be a lead man. I like just rocking.
It's a lot of work trying to play and sing.
Dude, yeah.
I wouldn't know.
But I was like, this is it. I want to do it. And I honestly, I hated chick singers in metal bands. I always did.
Jason is asking a question.
Do you think you at least need a radio song?
I think we have a couple songs. I think we have a couple songs that could be radio worthy.
Yeah, one was H2O.
Water.
The other is the first track on the CD, but mostly written by our old
Pogo? Do you
singer.
think Pogo could be?
It has 12 lines.
Yeah, but it's like 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes and 20. Rock knows how long it is.
It's not a very there is no hook in that song other than musically.
Yeah, it's great to have a radio song so that you can make money, but making money becomes very stressful when you're in a band. It's a lot more fun just playing music.
Juno is a fan, by the way. Juno.
Nice.
Juno's
Oh,
a
yeah?
fan. Mhm.
Yeah.
With the blue eye.
Yeah, the dog is beautiful.
It's interesting about the money versus fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, you guys want to go ahead and promote? I know that you recently played at the Goathead Saloon.
Yeah, we did. Couple shows.
Jägermeister. I got free shorts out of it.
Any
It's
upcoming shows besides this live?
After that, we're Metal Fest.
November 13th.
Yes.
Saturday, November 13th. We're playing at Metal Fest.
2 p.m.
But Metal Fest is how long is that?
And
it's a long
It's a
show.
1-day thing. It probably starts at noon. Both stages are going.
Yeah.
Both stages.
We're playing the main
We
stage.
we also have a web page, which is www.weedouttheweek.com.
Throw in another W and you got it.
Dub.
www. Y'all know how it goes.
All right. Well, visit their website. This is Weed Out the Week. You've heard 2 of many other songs. Stick around for Chris and Cody. I said that on purpose. It's really Life and Times of Chris and Cody coming up after the news break at the top of the hour. Thanks again for listening to The Dave Show, and we hope that you'll join us next Thursday. Say goodbye to, we have Ben, Rock, and Kara. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Woo!
Check them out!
Yeah.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.